Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Super Mario 64 DS Let's Play on the Couches and Cables channel, where today, this whole episode is going to be spent getting 1 star. Because we need to get all of the rabbits in the game here, and they're all just going to be found at the castle, so this whole episode will be at the castle, getting all these rabbits, and then eventually getting the glowing rabbits. So, we're going to be starting off with Yoshi's rabbits here, and I have a little bit of a guide pulled up as well to help me with their location. So there's one right here. They're gonna basically have the same dialogue, so you know, you can read them. But yeah, we've got one right there. So each of these rabbits unlock a different minigame, I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it works. It might be multiple rabbits unlock a minigame, but basically the whole point of this portion right here, at least with the initial finding of the rabbits, is to unlock minigames. However, later on, they also reveal that star once you get to the glowing rabbits. So that's kind of the whole. Got him. Okay, it's a little hard to control this here with the Wii U gamepad, but yeah, this will be fun. So we'll just get all these here. So each character has different rabbits. I think each character has like 7 rabbits or something like that. So we'll see. That's 2 of Yoshi's. I think most of Yoshi's are in the castle courtyard. So as you can see, there's like 3 right next to each other. And then that one over there. Oh, I missed an opportunity to get that guy right here. Is this guy just going to go back and forth in that line? Seems like it. Come on. There we go. Alright. No, I will not eat you as long as you give me the key. Apparently all these rabbits stole a key. So, in the original Super Mario 64, I'm pretty sure there's only 1 rabbit in the basement area by like Lethal Lava Land, and so that's kind of the whole thing with that. But in this game, it's a bunch of different rabbits. There's a lot of them. So, and each character, like I said, has their own exclusive different rabbits. They're in completely different locations. You've seen them throughout the game. I've been avoiding them up until now, because I wanted to make sure to get all of them on recording, and to kind of like, you know, have this be like maybe a little guide for those of you following along that wanted to get these rabbits. There are better guides on YouTube for sure, you know. Remember, this is a Let's Play, this is not a tutorial. But to kind of keep things organized, I wanted to do it all in one episode. So, there we go. So that's 5 of Yoshi's rabbits down here. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually one more of Yoshi's rabbits, and I think it's in the drained moat. So let's see here. Let's see if I can figure this out. This guy. No, not yet. Might be over on this way. According to the guide, yep, there it is. Okay. So yeah, there's one more rabbit. This guy's gonna turn around, I'm pretty sure. Oh, come on. I missed a perfectly good opportunity to get this guy. Unfortunate. How far is this guy gonna go? Is the question. Is he gonna turn around, or does bro just keep going? Okay. So he's got a big path. He's got big things. Okay. There we go. Alright. There we go. I think that guy said something different, actually. Okay. I almost had a heart attack. I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah. I guess sometimes they'll have different dialogue, but for the most part, it's a very similar thing there. Alright, so then there's one more of Yoshi's rabbits, and is in a completely different location. So all of these guys were right here in the castle, the courtyard, I guess. The other one is in the basement. I think this next rabbit is in the location of the original, the rabbit from the original game. At least that's what I'm assuming. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I think this next rabbit, yep, right here. So this is where the rabbit is in the original game. You can kind of corner him right here. It's probably the best place to... Come on. I sometimes... see, what's annoying about, like, Yoshi's tongue, right, is, like, if I miss, bro has to do his whole animation thing to get it to go away. Alright, well, bro's gonna get cornered here now, too, so... There we go. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. So yes, I will take the key and leave you alone. And we'll save, as we do in the gamings. So there we go. So that's all of Yoshi's rabbits out of the way. So you can see there was 7 total. I think each character has 7, so I think that's the whole thing. Alrighty, so let's head back here, and let's go in order here. So we'll just go in order of the characters that we have gotten. So we'll get Mario's done now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. Alright, so Mario has 2 outside of the castle. So, whoops. Bruh. I'm trying to debate how much of this I want to cut out, because I anticipated this to be a shorter episode since we're just doing rabbits. But it's like, it's an awkward thing that was like, I didn't want to completely do it off camera just to, you know, show this. But also, like, I didn't want to attach it to the end of an episode because it's lengthy enough. So, but I also, at the same time, don't want this to be incredibly boring. Alright. Come here. So now that we're not Yoshi, things are gonna get a little bit tougher. Gonna have to actually lunge for these guys, unfortunately. So there we go. There we go. There's no need for violence, you big brute. I picked up the key, so it's mine. I don't see your name on it, but I'll hand it over if you let me go. You know, he does have a fair point. I don't think Mario's name is on there. I think lore-wise, Toad is the one that dropped all the keys and misplaced them, and I guess all these rabbits got a hold of them. I don't know. Oh, wrong button. Just trying to long jump. Yeah, barely got him. All right, it's got the same stuff there. So there we go. That's 2 of Mario's rabbits in the courtyard. The rest of them, I think, are inside the castle. Oops. Alright, didn't mean to talk to him, but apparently his buddies are pros at hiding. So, alright, I'll be right back to figure out where the rest of these rabbits are. Okay, so Mario's next rabbit is actually in the Jolly Roger Bay area. So this one right here shouldn't be too bad. Bro does not have much space to go places. Come on. Where are you? But then again, this is just ass. The camera is the thing that I hate the most about this game. I wish it was a little more smart, and you didn't have to do as much manual work here. And especially just needing to use, like, the way that I have the Wii U configured, I need to, you know, the screen that you're seeing is similar to what I'm actually recording. Which means that I have that really small second screen right there to actually use, like, the whole camera rotation physics, because that's the only way to rotate the camera. There's no other joystick or anything on the original DS that would allow me to actually utilize a camera. So technically, I think this trigger right here, the left trigger, does something, but you need to use the other thing for most situations. Okay, so Mario's next rabbits are actually in the basement. They're really close to where Yoshi's last rabbit was down here, so let's go grab them. Right over in the in this area by Lethal Lava Land, so not exactly sure. Oh, yep, okay, they're just literally right next to each other. Okay, sick. Alright. Come here. What? Come on. Oh, man. They're all over the place. Come on. Yeah, got it. Okay, perfect. That's one.
Here we go!
So here we go indeed. We'll save. And then I also have a specific strategy for getting the shiny rabbits. The glowing rabbits, I think, is their official name at the end. Because normally you just have to search around like randomly and hope that some rabbits turn glowing. And it happens after you've caught all the regular ones. But there's a strategy that makes it a little bit easier playing as Yoshi and just grabbing them in the castle courtyard. All right. So now I saw the next ones were upstairs in the second floor, so we'll head over there. Okay. Hello, Big Boo. King Boo, Big Boo. It's Big Boo in this game. There's no King Boo, technically. Because even the King Boo that traps Luigi addresses himself as Big Boo, so it's like, are they actually the same character or not? Alright, so yep, one of the rabbits is over here. Alright. Let's see if I can... There we go, nice. It was a little bit goofy. Are you by chance the famous Super Mario, the one who stomps on anything in his path? Please don't stop me. If you don't, I'll give you this key. Yeah, some of them have different dialogue, which is interesting. So, there we go. Let's save. Thought it was all the same depending on the character that you play as. Okay, so then the last one is in the Snowman's Land room. So I think it's this one. In here. Yeah, there's the last rabbit. Oh, come on. Super close. Almost got that guy instantly. There we go. Alright. And this is the same guy with the violence. I wonder if there's like one rabbit that has unique dialogue compared to the rest of the characters. I've never noticed that, because I don't know if many people know this. I was always the type of person that, like, I skipped story, I skipped dialogue. Like, when I was playing games, I did not give a rat's ass about story. I was always just interested in gameplay, and so, like, stuff would happen, and I'd be like, oh, I don't care. And then I'd just be lost in the dust, like, in terms of actual story. Now, it's not super important in, like, Mario games, but in other games, it's like, oh, you skipped a cutscene, and then all of a sudden, like, the world's burning. It's like, what the fuck? So... And I would also just skip tutorials, too. I'd be like, I don't want to... But then I wouldn't know how to play a game, so it's like... I don't know. I was a very interesting kid in that department. So I'll be right back and figure out where Luigi's rabbits are. Okay, so Luigi has one rabbit over here. I kind of see him behind the hedges right there. All right. So yeah, Luigi has one rabbit right here in this area. Oh, man. Yeah, and you have to actually, like, you can't just collide with these guys. You need to do the whole lunging or grabbing mechanic. So it's definitely a challenge. All right, this is the worst day of my life. Here, take the key. This guy did not have very interesting dialogue. Okay. Well, thanks for that. So that's the only Luigi rabbit out here in this courtyard area. I know we've passed Luigi's rabbits quite a bit because we played as Luigi for a majority of the game. Now, Luigi does actually have a rabbit in Bob-omb's Battlefield area. Yep, cool. Which I don't think I ever really saw because I don't think I ever entered Bob-omb Battlefield as Luigi. Well, actually, no, I did enter Bob-omb Battlefield in the live stream that I did, which, if you guys did not see, you know, be sure to check that out. It's still available for anyone who wasn't there live. All right, So, where was Luigi's next rabbit? I apologize that this episode is a lot of stop and go. Okay, yeah, it's in the courtyard, in the actual courtyard. So I guess the first area, like where I was before, is the entrance. Theoretically, this is technically the castle courtyard. Is the back area. I think this rabbit's actually up here, right? Yeah. There's a rabbit way up in this little like nook up here, which is very interesting. Bro, I didn't outrun you. You're just fucking cornered. Like, I'm sorry that this is your fate. That you're living up here. I guess the whole point is to be more so like, oh, how do I get up there? Like, kind of type of thing versus outrunning that guy. But it's very interesting. Alright, let me look up the next locations. Alright, so there is one in the basement over by where we pounded the pillars. Which I think it's kind of an interesting spot to get to. I always forget how to get here. I think it's in this room over here, right? Is this it? Yeah. So apparently there's a rabbit, I think down here. I'm assuming, yep. There we go. Oh, okay. You're going that way. I guess, can this guy only be in this little... Okay. It's not so bad. If I can actually grab it. There we go. Jeez. Thank you. And I was mistaken, by the way. There is one rabbit that we cannot get yet. Unless I wanted to do some sort of like exploity thing, which I don't really want to do. There is one rabbit that is actually on top of the the roof of the castle. And so for those that know, you know, this game and everything, or know the original, the only way to get to the roof of the castle, like I said, without exploits, is by getting all 150 stars. So there is one rabbit that I will need to get after that, unfortunately. So we'll deal with that once we get there. But for now, there is a rabbit right here. So I'll just literally wait for him. There we go. A lot of Luigi's rabbits are just like, they're cornered in a specific area, and you can just literally wait for them to, you know, get right next to you, which is kind of funny. Okay. And then Luigi's last rabbit, which I'm pretty sure we bumped into a lot, is near like the Wet Dry World painting on the top floor. So let's head there. All right. Oh yeah. So unfortunately, there's one rabbit that we cannot get yet. But I wanted to do this before. Like I wanted to get. There we go. Here he is. I wanted to get at least the star that we get from the glowing rabbits on camera. So, and before we reached Bowser, right? Because Bowser has a certain thing that he says when you beat him with 150 stars. So I wanted to, you know, do it on camera. This guy's bothering. Come on. Luigi, I'm trying to lunge. Bro did not want to. Come here. There we go. That works. Okay. So that should be all of Luigi's rabbits, like I said, except for one. So that last rabbit I will get. I'll have to remember to do it at the end of next episode. When I beat Bowser once and for all. But for now, that's all of those. We've got now just Wario's rabbits and then the glowing rabbits. And the glowing rabbits I won't show entirely on camera. I will just cut back to when, you know, they appear. And I forget how many glowing rabbits I need to get. I think it might be 6. So it's kind of irritating. It might take a while. But now we've got Wario's rabbits, which of course I'm probably not going to remember at all where they are. So I'll be right back. Okay, so Wario also has one rabbit in the castle entrance area. I think it should be over here. Said past the wooden bridge. Yep, in this little corner right there. So Wario kind of has these orangish rabbits right there. Oh, I forgot to read that. How do you catch me with those stubby legs? Something like that. If you put me down, I'll give you this key here. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so that is one of Wario's minigames right there. And Wario's minigames are probably my favorite, honestly. I think y'all can maybe explain what your favorite minigames are in the comments if you played this game before, but I think Wario has my favorite set of minigames. So yeah. And then there should also be one in Womp's Fortress. That's not Womp's Fortress. In the entrance to Womp's Fortress, right over here. Yeah, it's the one with the 1 on it. Come on. Should have known that. There bro is. Yeah. I imagine that Wario's rabbits are not going to be super fun to get. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, how'd you catch up to me with those stubby legs? Do I have to call you boss from now on? Oh my gosh. Alright. There we go. There's another Wario rabbit. Can't believe I have to do like a triple jump to get up that that area right there. Alright, so now we've got some, yeah, so now there is one in the courtyard, and then after this there'll be one in the basement too. So I'm just trying to get them in order on the official Mario wiki. So this will be fun with all these boos, I'm sure. Oh man. Okay. Oh man, this guy just goes in a circle too. His ass. This is gonna be like one of the worst ones. There's a boo there. Come on. There we go. I had to do some little tactic like that. Okay. Perfect. Another one down. And now it's up to the... or down. Down to the basement, actually. So let's go there. I think this one is kind of in the main area by Toad. By the Toads. Interesting. No character has a rabbit just in this area. There are some rooms that are rabbitless, so to speak. So I think it's over here. Yeah. Oh, come on! What? Bruh. That's annoying. Okay, he stays over here, thank goodness. Come on. Let's get him. There we go. Alright. Phew. It was annoying. Thank you. Alright. So now where are the rest of these? So, looks like, yeah, there's one. Okay, so it's on the second floor near Tiny Huge Island. And then there's 2 of them in, like, the TikTok clock area, so. Alrighty. Let's go. Uppy and Adam. Okay. Interesting how 3 characters have rabbits in this room, like, right here. There's also no rabbits just in the main, like, middle area of the castle. Like the foyer, I guess you would say. I guess maybe that would be annoying, right? Tiny Huge Island, right. That's in here. Okay. I was thinking Tall Tall Mountain for a second there. Alright. Where are you gonna go? That way? What in the world? Of course, bro's running this way. This big ass fucking... Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, you're going that way. Alright. Well, figures, I guess. What? Why is bro psych me out like that? Oh, come on. Okay. You have an annoying long path. Alright. There we go, at least. It's another down. And we just got 2 more to go with the Wario here. Okay. I know, all of this trouble just for 1 star, right? Now, technically, you are unlocking the minigames on the way, but I don't know. I don't know how worth it is. I mean, probably worth it, right, for the minigames, but just kind of funny that all of this is... There's a star gated behind all of this. Now, technically, I think the rabbits that are glowing transform from rabbits you've already caught. I don't think you need to actually catch all of them, per se, but I do think that you need to get, like, most of them. Okay, so now, of course, there's a rabbit, like, in one of these. Yeah, not there. It's gonna be the next one. Yep, over there. I probably should have been able to see that, but, you know, of course we gotta do this with Wario. Jesus. Okay. Come here. Let's make this easy. Okay. That guy had a shorter type of thing, dialogue there. Alright. That's all the rabbits down now, I suppose. I will switch it up, change into Yoshi, and then be back once we can start searching for the glowing rabbits. Alrighty, we are now Yoshi and ready to search for these rabbits. So I'll just kind of explain what I'm doing here. But basically, we're going to go out into the courtyard and then see if these rabbits over here are glowing at all. Right, so you can do a quick check like that and then rush over to this area. And that's how you check. Literally, all 6 rabbits right there are not glowing. So, that's kind of just a quick, like, little check right there. And then all you have to do is go right through the door again, and then it kind of resets. So, now this might change. So we'll see here. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, no. I already saw that one down there. And then over here. Nope. So that's kind of the whole thing, right? I'm getting a little unlucky. On average, you would get like 1 per like time that you open up and close the door, unless I'm doing something wrong here, unless I missed something that I needed to do in order to get these glowing rabbits to appear, which I might actually want to check that, because now I'm starting to question if that's the case, because this is unusual. I should have definitely gotten a glowing rabbit by now. 3 times in a row is pretty unlucky, so I will be right back. Maybe check this a few more times, and if not, I'll see if I need to do something else. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I know what's going on. I don't think I ever talked to this toad right here. So there we go. Whew! Alright, you found it for me. When you want to play... Yeah, okay. Maybe I have already talked to him, because he already, yeah, normally he gives, like, dialogue, like, saying, like, oh, no, you lost all my keys, and maybe it's just because I've already started finding them that, I never talked to him. I don't really know, but now I know for sure that I've talked to him. So now the glowing rabbits for sure should appear, because the only requirements are talk to that toad and have 50 power stars. That's it. Yeah, and that guy down there is not glowing. So this is unusual. I don't know if I'm just getting super duper Let's Players cursed unlucky here, or like there's something else that the wiki doesn't say that I didn't do, which I doubt, because we're at 147 power stars. I don't know if there's like other toads I need to talk to, which once again I doubt. I think I'm maybe just getting unlucky. Let's see. Man, this is crazy. Like, the glowing rabbits are obviously different. They're not just, like, a slightly different particle effect. They are a completely different color, and, like, it's really obvious. So, this is really strange. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so, of course, now I walk back. I did, like, 5 more attempts here. I'm getting super unlucky, but then I got 3 right here. Right in front of my eyes. So, that's pretty cool. Or not 3, 2. I don't know why I said 3. But... yeah, so there we go. There we go. Arr, don't eat me. Don't eat me. I taste real bad. I bet my older brother tastes good. Eat him. Alright. There we go. Oh, I thought it was a gunner for sure. And I ain't even nothing to give you. Can't believe you caught me. I'm the second fastest of my 8 brothers. Ah, Jesus. But don't get any ideas about catching all of us, okay, bub? It's impossible. Alright. You caught a glowing rabbit, but you still got 7 more to catch. I like the idea that, like, this guy is, like, saying that. Zooms in on him. Alright. 8. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, my gosh. There's another one down there. Holy shit. 3. Wow. That was lucky. Okay. I looked it up. Is a 1 in 16 chance of a rabbit turning into a glowing rabbit. So that's kind of the whole prank. So that's kind of the thing, right? There we go. So this guy says the same thing right there. All right. Yeah, you say the same thing. I guess that's the whole joke is like, oh yeah, they all say they're the second fastest, but there's just one that's unanimously better. I don't know. All right, and then this guy down here is glowing too, and I guess I'll check the one over by the maze, the hedge. The hedge is over there. See if maybe that one's different too, but probably not. There we go. Got him. Alright, I'm gonna skip all this dialogue because, yep, we got 5 more to catch. And then we'll see if I got like some crazy insane luck, and then that one over there is also glowing. So I guess that makes up for everything else. I got 3. Yeah, that guy's normal. I got 3 and 1. It's crazy. Literally half of them. But yeah, it's a 1 in 16 chance if you've caught at least 80 stars. If you've only caught 50, which is the requirement for rabbits to start spawning normally, then it's a 1 in 32 chance. So, no matter what, you know, the odds are not incredibly in your favor. And then you can just keep doing this. It doesn't matter if, you know, a rabbit spawns in the same spot. That's glowing. It's going to be a different rabbit. It's going to count as different. So, that's kind of the whole thing with this thing. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I can tell that one over there is glowing. Hasn't rendered in, but the sparkles have. So there's one right there. But yeah, this is definitely taking a little bit longer than I thought. I guess I don't remember this being so kind of excruciating. But that's okay. We're halfway there, at least, now. I thought it was 6, not 8. It's so annoying. But yeah, it's like every rabbit there's a 1 in 16 chance, and I'm questioning if it's more efficient, because technically, like, you go in and you go out, and you see 3 rabbits immediately, and you see 3 more, like, doing that whole run that I've been doing. I'm wondering if it's more efficient instead of, like, going all the way out and checking for these rabbits, if it is to just literally see the 3 right there. And also now I know that like glowing particles render in before the rabbit, so I don't have to like go as far as I thought. It seems like that. I don't know, I'm just trying to like trying to see how quick I can do this. Oh, hey, look at that. There's one right there. Alright, perfect. So that's nice. It may just be more efficient to just check the 3 rabbits at the very beginning. And then, like, if you don't see them, just go right back in immediately and just keep checking like that. That might be faster. But I don't know. It feels a little bit weird to be, like, to not check these other ones even though they're right there. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Alright. Yep, no, none of these guys are. Didn't think so. It's pretty unlikely to get more than 1, and that guy's definitely not, because I don't see the glowing. Alright, well, anyway, I'll be right back. Got 3 more to go. Oh, yeah, once again, this guy's glowing, I can tell. It's glowing rabbit over here in the maze. And they really like spawning in the maze. See, and that's what I'm saying, like, I don't know, maybe if, I don't know if it's actually more efficient not to, because these guys seem to love spawning in these other sections, so I don't know. Nope. Dang it. Okay. Come on. Come on now. Okay. Ah! No! This is annoying, I swear. This is like one of my least favorite portions of the game, is needing to do this, but whatever. I know it's just a thing, right? Alright. So there we go. 2 more. Yes, I will save. I'll be back to when another one spawns. Okay, there's another one right here. Let's get him. Come here. This guy, of course, kind of runs around the whole frickin' thing. Ah, missed it barely. Nope, don't want to get the other one. That'll be kind of funny. Got it. Okay, there we go. All right. So your older brother, but that's 7 now. 1 more. Whew. Okay. And then that one down there, just want to check really quick. The one down there, yeah, that one's not glowing. And then it would be kind of funny if that one over there is glowing again. But no, I don't even see the particles. You would see them, like, it doesn't render in. It's just there, apparently. So that's something I didn't know. But yeah, that definitely makes things a little bit faster. Alright, back to it. Oh, alright guys, I see it in the corner of my eye. There's the last one in this moat right there. So I literally just paused and unpaused. It was that attempt right after. There's this guy right here, who's apparently the fastest of the brothers. Apparently. Well, not so fast, I got him. Alright. Whoa, wait, I ain't no good for eating, it's true. I'm sure my younger brothers would taste better. It's true. If you're feeling perkish, sink your molars in on them. Just let me go, you will, right? Damn. You guys just... It's funny. Alright, he caught me, my brothers, and me? That ain't right. That tongue of yours sure is something. You need to teach me that trick sometime. So anyway, I guess I owe you that key I've got. Here. Apparently Yoshi's good with his tongue. There we go. You got a key to the empty room. Do you want to save your progress? Yes, I will, I guess. Thank you. Alright, so there we go. All rabbits now are complete. So we got a key to a room, right? We better go open it. So it's that room over by the other characters that is unnamed, unmarked, the hardest door to open, and it's quite underwhelming in my opinion. So let's open it right here. So I know everyone back in the day thinking like, oh, this must be Waluigi's room, right? But no, it's just a star. That's it. So, I mean, yes, it is required to 100% the game, but it is funny to me that like all of that work and it's just that one star right there. So, yep, that whole episode for 1 star and the minigames. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more. Next time will be the finale, at least of the normal gameplay portion of this game. We're gonna go beat Bowser up here, and then there will be the mini-games. We'll do a bonus episode on that, and maybe multiplayer if I can get that figured out. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.